What's going on, everybody? Today, we're going to talk about a player who has shown the skill set in just his sophomore season to join the group as the next superstar receiver in the NFL. In just his second season with Carson Wentz as his quarterback, which doesn't make anything easier, Michael Pittman Jr. posted 88 receptions for 1,100 yards with 6 touchdowns. Now, you may look at these stats and say, those are solid, but I wouldn't call those superstar numbers. And while I agree, his film says otherwise. So today, I wanted to check out some plays for 2021 and show you guys why Michael Pittman Jr. is the next Allen Robinson. And before we dive into the film, I just wanted to mention that 90% of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you're a football fan, or maybe a fantasy football manager getting ready for the upcoming season, subscribe to the channel, check out some videos I already have posted, and stay tuned for more content coming all over the summer. Alright, let's dive into the film. So these first set of plays that I'm going to show you are going to really put on display the route running ability from Michael Pittman Jr. And I think most people think of him as a big body receiver, big play threat, but here he can run routes. Look, he gets inside position on the corner, so the corner's on his outside hip. He fakes out and cuts in, and the corner tries running towards the sideline at first. Michael Pittman breaks him off. Oh yeah, another thing about Michael Pittman, he's too big to press. Here he has one-on-one coverage, and all he does give a simple fake like he's going in, hand fights, breaks it up the sideline, and burns away from the defender. Carson Wentz sucks and underthrows him, but this should be a long completion. Pittman at the bottom of the screen, number 23 for Baltimore, is on a complete bailout because they're scared of Michael Pittman down the field as a jump ball receiver. Pittman, knowing this, runs straight as fast as he can, breaks down, chops his feet, in very little steps, which is important, and hits the curl route perfectly to where the defender can't catch up and make a play. Here's another great route from Pittman. He's at the top of your screen. He's going to run a simple out and up and burn number 26 for the 49ers. But what I love the most is he never loses any momentum, but still sells the fake, and that's really rare in a route runner, especially someone who's as big as Pittman. This will be the last play I show you purely talking about route running because I think this displays the next category perfectly. Michael Pittman knows how to get open in the middle of the field. So here on this play, it's really simple. The defender's going to stay on his outside hip. Pittman's going to brush off the hand fighting, fake towards the sideline, which creates just enough separation away from that outside defender for Pittman to swivel his body around, break down, catch the ball, and gain some extra yards towards the middle of the field. Now, let's talk about Michael Pittman being able to get open at any stage of the field. Here, specifically, in the middle of the field. Josh Norman tries pressing Michael Pittman and has no shot. Pittman is just way too physical and gains 5 yards at least of separation in the middle of the field. The ball goes to the outside receiver because, once again, Carson Wentz kind of sucks, but look at the separation. That's not easy. This play isn't super flashy, but what it shows is that Michael Pittman really knows what he's doing. Here, he has Josh Norman on his outside hip. He's going to do what looks like it's going to be a post, maybe a cross, but instead, he breaks off right when Josh Norman starts to bail out, and he sits down perfectly, right in between the triangle of the linebacker, Josh Norman, and the safety. If he went too deep downfield, the safety might be able to come and make a play. If he drifted too far towards the middle of the field, that linebacker might be able to make a play. So, he sat perfectly in that triangle of open space. Here's another play that isn't too flashy, but what it shows to me is that Michael Pittman understands the angle of attack on throws. This one is just really simple. If he cuts in too early and makes the route too shallow, the linebacker that turns around as Carson Wentz is throwing the ball is going to be able to make a hit on him and maybe cause an incompletion or just a really big hit and get him injured or hurt. Or, if he goes way too deep with it, number 7 who's on his backside might be able to catch up and make a play if Carson Wentz underthrows the ball, which Carson Wentz is pretty prone to do. But Michael Pittman finds a sweet spot between too shallow and too deep to where nobody can make a play anywhere. Michael Pittman catches it, first down. And now, I want to show you some plays from Michael Pittman's film that really showcase his best attribute as a receiver, and that's his jump ball ability. This guy just constantly wins jump balls. He doesn't lose them. Here, you're going to see him top of the screen, bomb downfield, completely mosses the corner. I mean, look how he high points the ball. That's awesome to see. And to me, a guy that can do this day in and day out is going to be a touchdown maker. On this play here, Carson Wentz is going to come off a play action and throw a bomb. It's a little underthrown, but Michael Pittman picks it off the defender's back, gets the ball, and scores a touchdown, despite pass interference, The dude is just so strong and physical. He can come back to the ball, moss a defender, and score a touchdown. Don't worry, I got more examples. Here, Carson Wentz is just going to roll around in the pocket, fight for his life, and get off a throw. Probably one of the worst throws of all time in the triple coverage, but maybe that doesn't matter when you have Michael Pittman on your team. He mosses, and I keep saying mosses because that's what he's doing. 3 defenders, triple coverage. Michael Pittman comes down with this ball. And once again, Carson Wentz is going to roll out of the pocket and do one of his patented underthrown balls. But that doesn't matter because Michael Pittman comes back to the ball and gets it. This is something that you don't see on a stat sheet. It's just purely from the film. Michael Pittman is just a jump ball getter. He just wins these things constantly. He refuses to lose the jump balls, and he will come away with it no matter what. Evaluating the big play jump ball receivers in the NFL is hard to do. You know, we've seen guys who have these breakout seasons like Devontae Parker and DJ Chark. Both receivers have a season with 70 plus catches, over 1,000 yards, and 8 plus TDs. But the big difference between these two and Michael Pittman Jr. is the fact that Pittman can win at all levels. While these guys really live on downfield shots and jump balls to make their production happen in the NFL. What I just showed you guys on film proves to me that Pittman can really become a Mike Evans, Allen Robinson type receiver, guys who can win at all levels with crazy ball skills. That is the next superstar in the NFL. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll have plenty more content coming your way over the summer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.